pretty much writes out for me. So if you're looking to like take training serious, or if you're just new to training, I would suggest, you reach out to him and hire him, even if it's for like a month. I know I've said this before, but if you hire someone that knows what they're doing, you get to learn a lot about training, nutrition, and I think it's a good investment for the long run. Not to say that necessarily you always need a coach, but I think it's very helpful, especially in the beginning. Kind of fix this motherfucker right here. And with that being said, I still feel like shit, like complete and utter shit. I keep waking up with excruciating, huge headaches. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm still sick. I mean, I did an at-home COVID test, and it came out negative. But it low-key kind of feels like COVID. Like the amount of fatigue that I feel, how lethargic I feel. Yeah. I don't know. But I hate it. And I was going to stay home, but I hate working out on Saturdays, so I keep having like my ear aches as well. So it's just everything that's going against me right now. But I'm going to try to still work out. Because fuck it, right? I just don't know if I'm going to take things to like 2 or 3. No, maybe 3 reps in reserve, yeah, but 2 or 1, I don't know. Depending on how I feel right now. And I'm just remembering that I forgot my Gatorade, so that's awesome. But anyway, man, this is just an insight of what a individual that is pursuing bodybuilding goes through, as far as like jobs and just having a regular life in the beginning, the majority of bodybuilders are doing this, so up until it becomes your business, and you start collecting revenue from it, making money off of it, making profit, then that's kind of when your life just becomes a lot of traveling, a lot of competing, and a lot of eating, and you just live what a bodybuilder's life is. Right now, just having regular jobs is just shitty. I hate working regular jobs, but I am grateful nonetheless that I do have a job and it actually pays me, or else I wouldn't be able to do the things that I'm doing now. So I am grateful in that aspect, but I don't know. It's not that bad. I like to complain, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, man, today is an upper day. One of my favorite upper days. We do chest, back, arms, and shoulders. So a little bit of everything. And I enjoy hitting chest and back. I get really good. I feel like I have really good mind-muscle connection when it comes to most muscle groups. I think maybe the one I struggle with the most, but I haven't recently. I would say biceps, but recently they've been feeling really good. Triceps as well. I hate doing shoulders. Anything that has to do with actually, I enjoy doing rear delts, but side delts, front delts, any type of pressing movement over my head, I hate it. And I don't feel like I need a lot of work on my shoulders, but we still have to work on them. But like I said, I enjoy rear delts. I like that pump. I hate doing abs. I hate practicing vacuums. I don't think I ever do vacuums, even though I should, because that's like the thing in classic bodybuilding. But I hate the feeling of just my guts just feeling compressed by my own stomach. Ugh. I mean, you could tell, just like I'm getting good sleep and I still look like doo-doo. So I'm probably more than likely still sick. I don't know what medicine to take. I tried taking Dayquil, and that shit just fucked me up even more. But yeah, man, come along for the ride. We'll get some footage in today, hopefully. Back in the gym. And I know I didn't make that up. I know it's the Hosh twins. All right, you don't gotta tell me. All right, I've been inspired by them, or at least their old back in the day footage. They were hilarious. But this is the first exercise of the day for our push and pull session. It is the decline hammer strength machine. Now I switched. I used to have the seated press machine. For whatever reason, on the stretch motion on that seat, it's just not it for my shoulders. But this one, it feels great on my shoulders. As far as like, I don't feel like I could really mess something up, despite going so deep on the stretch, as you can see on the movement here. I like going really deep on that stretch, so I could get the most out of the exercise. And I'm using pretty lightweight here. We're doing around 15 to 20 repetitions, so getting a really good pump, a lot of volume, like I said in my previous video, so we could keep up with that pump. And yeah, this is one of the first exercises that we do on this day. Like I said, I switched it for that reason, and I just really enjoy this one. It gives me a really good contraction, a really good stretch. I feel like I won't get injured on this one, even if I put more weight on it. And yeah, man, give it a try. You might just like it. Now on to our next movement for chest. Again, well, not again, but I switched my previous exercise that I had on my previous mesocycle. I was doing this shoulder press, but I didn't know because it felt good on my chest for incline movement. But now this one feels even much better, man. It's so smooth. You see the great deep stretch. Like I keep emphasizing on each movement of every exercise. And yeah, it just feels a whole lot better on my chest. I feel like I could do a lot more weight. I think we had 185 here on these 3 sets. And yeah, I made the switch. Don't be afraid to make a switch on a movement, a machine. If it feels better, experiment. But after you find that machine, don't go off and, keep switching it more and more. If it's working for you, keep at it, keep going. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have this one for a lot of my, future mesocycles here. And yeah, like I said, this is one of the days I really enjoy. I love getting the chest pump. I feel like I don't need as much effort as I do like on leg days. So it's a fun day for me, man. I gotta be honest. And I think right after the first exercise, I started feeling a lot better. Remember how in the beginning I was saying I was feeling lethargic and all this blah blah blah, but got the body moving, got it going, and I ended up feeling a lot better. So yeah, give these 2 exercises a try. Like I said, you might just like it. Now on to our next movement. We have the tricep push downs with the rope, the cable. I was trying to figure out the angle here, the low key angles, because I'm not trying to bug nobody. As you can see, having a little bit of trouble, a little bit of issues, but I'm saying, you know what? This might be good right here, man. This might be good. So this one feels, again, like I keep saying, these exercises feel really good. Me and my coach were really able to pick really good exercises for this mesocycle, because they just feel that good, man. Man, that rope is hanging by a thread, bro. Next thing I think just rips apart and hits me in the face. But yeah, man, we're getting a good tricep pump here, man. We got to get them arms growing. I feel like triceps are one of my strengths in my arm, If you see me on Instagram, there's some videos where you can see me flexing them from the front, and they're hanging, man. They're hanging like some hammies. So if you feel like you have some lacking triceps, I would definitely suggest an exercise like this. It's not the main exercise for triceps, but for me, when I do it, when I perform the movement, it feels really, really good. And like I stated earlier, if you find a movement that which you could really connect with, and you're not really feeling like any joint pain or anything like that, then I would suggest you do it, man. And now we have the seated back row, or seated supported back row, something like that. You know what? When I barely joined this gym at EOS at Whittier, I did not like this row at all. But I was able to switch up, well, not switch up, just adjust the seat to where I could actually feel this movement on my back. And once I did, I said, hallelujah. Because, man, when I tell you this one feels good, man, it feels good. Look at that deep stretch at the bottom part of the movement. Look at my back, how it just curls. And that's what you want to see, man, especially on the row. You want to see that deep stretch and a big contraction with your chest up. I know I keep saying that for all the movements, but this is a secret, man. If I'm giving you game right here, you gotta take notes. Because if you take these notes and you apply them, guess what? You're gonna have a big ass bag, man. So try it out and enjoy the rest of the film, or the rest of this footage, I should say. And now our final back movement for the day. Again, I made a switch from my previous mesocycle. At first I had assisted pull-ups, but that pull-up machine was garbage. So then we went to another pull-down machine. That was pretty good, but this one just, I don't know. I haven't done these in probably a year, and they feel really, really good, man. Again, I was able to find a lot of exercises, me and my coach, that just do well for me, for my body, for my preference. So I'm not saying it's going to be good for all of you, but I would definitely give them a try. Because as you see here, this movement really allows you to give you that deep stretch on the top of the movement. And then you're able to really use the paddings on your legs to really use it as leverage to pull that weight down to your chest. I kind of twist the bar. It's not necessary. I feel like I could have done well without it, but for whatever reason, it just felt good when I did that. Oh, hi there. So our last movement for the day was these bicep curls, man, with the cable. I like doing it with the straight bar. I do feel a little bit of, I don't want to say pain, but my hands just feel a bit odd here. It's really hard to describe, but not enough for me to be like, or to say that I'm gonna switch it, or I should be careful. I just gotta keep an eye on it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But nonetheless, it feels good. My biceps feel great. I like to keep my elbows tucked in close to my lats. I like to hold the grip a bit close, not too wide. And when I do this, it just feels really good on my biceps. I can really connect with them really well. You obviously would have to try the movement out and see where you feel it the most. But for me, that's where I feel it the most. And that kind of that's the end of the workout, man. It felt good. Give it a try. Why not? And that completes the end of the workout. I was a little surprised when it ended because I thought I had shoulders after biceps, but I didn't. So I rushed out of there. So I think I gotta go to Walmart and buy things. And then I gotta go home and cook. And I just need to rest, man. Like I said earlier in the video that I was feeling like weak, lethargic, sluggish, all the above. Once I got in there, I started moving the weight. The story always changes when I go to the gym. But then when I'm at home or when I'm working, I guess because my body isn't like, you know, being activated, my nervous system isn't being activated the way it is at the gym. Yeah, I just shut down all around, just mentally, physically, emotionally. But yeah, boo-hoo, huh? Fucking cry me a fucking river. But it was a good workout, man. Good pump. I was able to get a lot of good footage of the workout. Like I said, it's one of my favorite days. This push-pull day, and then a little bit of arms. Sorry about this angle. I'm using the stick, whatever the fuck this is called. The thing. I'm using the thing. And yeah, man, today's my day off. It's Monday, it's my day off. It just gives me time to chill and unwind and just not feel like I'm in a rush. Even though I did leave in a rush because, like I said, I wanted to just cook and get shit over with. I had a wash last night. I didn't go to sleep till like 2:30 a.m. So I gotta figure that out, because once I start working 2 jobs, there's no way I could like. That's the latest I've slept in a long time. I'm usually out by like midnight, bro. And like I said, I'm getting good sleep. I just feel like fucking shit. I got my nieces and nephews with me at the house, so they're kids, man. They go to school. It's like someone's sick every other week or every week. So I'm surrounded by all that. But no excuses. I'm getting up. I'm doing what I have to do, despite feeling the way I feel. Because David Goggins says so. He calls me a little bitch. I'm like, what? Come on. And then I go. Or like Habib says, you tired? That sounds like a Mexican accent. No one cares. Why am I doing? I can't do his accent, but he's pretty much saying that you're tired. No one gives a shit. No one cares about you, pretty much. That's what he says when he fights. Like, no one cares. They had like a family emergency, or someone died in the family, or a friend. They just want to see you perform on the day of, and no one wants to hear your excuses. So I like having you guys nice and close to me. Made this a bit intimate. Shit, it's kind of dangerous. But yeah, man, I love hearing videos like that, because it's like whenever I'm tired, I feel like bad for myself. It's like there's so many people going through a lot of horrible hardships, man. And in comparison, like, mine is nothing to compare. So that brings me back to reality. Like yes, the things you're going through, you know, don't just. It's not like it's nothing, you know. It's obviously something if it's weighing on you. And the last thing you want to do is ignore like these feelings and emotions that you're going through. You know, obviously be aware of them, know what they are, and try to wind yourself back to reality. Because you're in this shit for the long run. Unless you call it quits and you just can't handle it, or, you know, for whatever reason, like some unforeseen action happens to you and you get to go home early, and peace be unto you. But if you're here for the long run, man, just strap on, bro. Put your seatbelt on, because it's going to be a long ride. I have a lot of goals for next year. I want to find my own place. Even if it's like in the back house, you know what I mean? All I need is a place to sleep and an AC. The rest, I'll figure it out. Like if I gotta wash my clothes, if I gotta take a shower in the park, I don't care, bro. But I'm at that age, right, barely now, where it's like I gotta, Jesus Christ, bro. I wish cars had like weapons on the side of them. Like, like I forget the name of the game, but you just fucking boom. Whatever car cuts you off, you get it. But yeah, man, that's one of my goals. And then another goal is a surgery that I need to get. It's gonna cost me $2K. So if you want to not let me, if you want to give me $2K, shoot it. Sell me that shit, man. And then another goal is to step on stage, man. Step on stage like towards the end of the year. I feel like I have another massing phase to go, and I should be able to get some really good size and keep the size. And then after that, I want to do a practice. A practice course, I guess, on getting stage ready as far as like dry and cut, but without competing, just to get the formula down, or at least get close to a formula that would allow me to look as shredded as I need to be on stage. And let's say we find the perfect formula, right? So now we have something to work with. Now when we step on stage, we're not just really guessing. Now we have an idea of implementing the formula that needs to be implemented in order to look dry and cut and lean up on stage. So hopefully we can get that by the end of next year. Cool. If obviously life happens, bro, you know what I mean? Like, I was supposed to be on stage by now, but like I said, life happens, things move, they shift, and just gotta adapt. So and hopefully by then, my YouTube channel is a little bit bigger. I get a bit more exposure. Hopefully get some sponsorships to the point where, or even start my own like clothing brand. I know everyone's doing it, but I really want to do like a clothing brand with really good quality material, I guess, or yeah, like sturdy shirts and hoodies, things of that nature. Obviously, it's big competition everywhere when it comes to fitness industry, clothing brands. Even if it's not the fitness industry, just clothing brands in general, hats, But we all got to start somewhere. I'm not saying I'm going to make millions of dollars from day one. It's going to take a while, and I understand that. But if we can somehow start that as well next year, that'd be great. One of my ideas is to just keep rolling with the name Divinity. I think it's very catchy. I know there's a lot of dudes and a lot of females that have that name on Instagram. So I have to make it my own somehow, But I really like the name Divinity. I feel like it stands out. Or maybe my last name, Castillo or Castillo, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I think that's pretty catchy too. But yeah, man, I have a lot of ideas. That's just one of them. Like I said, bodybuilding is just a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone to, at some point, collect a lot of capital and then start investing in different ventures. I feel I've lived a life of very irresponsible finances for a short period of my life. I used to be really big on savings. But I feel now that if I have different sources of income, like I'm just putting money away, Like I said, all I need is a place to lay down and with some AC. The rest I can figure it out. And that's why I'm getting 2 jobs, I'm getting 2 jobs. So I won't have to live under those conditions. So who knows? Once I get these 2 jobs, I'll have a better understanding of what I could actually afford. So yeah, man, it's time to go. I'm 30. I'll be 31 November. Like, I don't got time to fucking shy away from like any of this shit. Like, fucking give me Goliath, homie. I'll take the motherfucker down. You know what I mean? Line them up. I just started learning how to roll my R's. I can't roll my R's. I've heard 2 things. I heard it's because my tongue is too fat. I'm not gonna show you my tongue. And I forget the other one. But I just have trouble with my R's, man. See, I can do that now. Ooh. What else can I tell you guys? Another plan is to stay single as long as I possibly can for the next 3 to 5 years. I know a lot of people say, oh, find your partner like that likes to do what you do, and you guys can like, you know, live together, she'll cook your meals, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think I want to find someone that does what I do. Like, if you go to the gym, cool. If you don't, I mean, obviously, I don't want you to be like, no, you know what I mean? You know, I want you to take care of yourself, but I don't need you to be a bodybuilder with me. I don't need you to like eat 6 meals with me or count calories with me, you know? Like, I've lived a life where I've done things on my own, and obviously I have help now with my coach. You know, I'm not saying that I didn't have any help up until this point. But before that, you know, I was the one that adopted this this discipline, you know, ever since I started playing football in high school. Obviously, my life took a turn my life took a turn for a small period of my life, you know, a small gap, and it was necessary for me to grow. But that's a whole nother story. Oh, my eyes are burning. But yeah, I adopted this discipline on my own, and I don't need my partner, my wife, my girl to be doing the same shit that I do. And to be honest with you, like, to be in a relationship, for a girl not to get bored, we got to do a lot of things. We got to go out, we got to go to movies, we got to go to dinner. And I'm not in a place in my life where I want to do that or that interests me. You know, like I don't want to do anything with you. You know, we can lay down and watch YouTube. That's about it. But as far as like making plans go, nope. I'm just sharing like some of my thoughts, some of my plans for the next 3 to 5 years. I really want to focus on just being a bodybuilder and just reaching my goals, because like I said, I feel like I feel like, let's say after high school, I graduated when I was 17, so like 5'8", about 10 years, yeah, about a decade of my life. I feel like, oh my eye, I feel like I didn't like waste them, but because I've learned a lot about myself and about life through the things that I went through. But I feel like I could have optimized, if that's even a word, my time a lot more when I was a lot younger. But it's not like I'm 50 or anything. Even if I was 50, like it sounds like a cliche, but it's really never too late. Like, I just seen a video of Chavo del Ocho. I don't know if you guys know who Mr. Chavo del Ocho is. And he said he got noticed when he was 41 when he was Chapulín, and then he got noticed again when he was 42 when he was Chavo del Ocho. So that just goes to show, man, I hate when people use their ages as an excuse, man. I'm surrounded by that. You know, people in their 50s, even if you're in your 60s, bro, like, I hate that shit so bad. Like, you just sound like a quitter, bro. You sound like you just want to lay there and just take a beating for no reason, you know? And it's annoying, man. But yeah, man, I really hope that you guys enjoyed or are enjoying some of these videos. I understand it's not like the most high-tech, the best angles, but it's only the beginning of this journey, so the progression is going to be insane. And I don't want to take too much of you guys' time because I know I've been doing some pretty long videos of just me blabbering about nothing. But hey, if you fuck with me, I think I got like 10 views on my last video, so 10 people, shout out to you for just sticking by and just listening to my nonsense and just keeping up with the things that I'm doing, man. You really have to believe when I say I appreciate you guys' not efforts. I really do appreciate the support I get from you guys. Like, I really do. some of the comments that I get that just keep me going, to keep me wanting to like record. Like a comment I got, I think my last post, it drove me to get some pretty good footage today. So again, you know who you are, the people that watch me, the people that know me personally. I just want to thank you from the bottom of me heart. And yeah, like I always say, it's just the beginning, man. We're in for a good one. Tell me, give me 3 to 5 years, man. 3 to 5 years, maybe even sooner. Like I said, you don't know how life works. So yeah, man, go ahead and like the video, share it if you want to, and I will see you on the flip side.